people, welcome to the outdoors. This is where it's happening. It's our car care segment on the show. And this one, of course, I have with me Ms. Shofela, who's going to be talking to us about caring for your car. Now, she's from the Automedics, and she's joining us this morning. Are you ready for us, Ayo?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so this morning we're going to be talking about something regarding belts. Right?
Yes, we're talking about drive belts.
Drive belts. Okay, so drive belts is the international name for it.
It's actually called accessory belts.
Right.
Technically,
Okay, so
it's called accessory belts, but here in this part of the world, we know it as drive belts or alternator belt or fan
so alternator belt,
belts.
that's the one I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just have a look at what the alternator belt is,
Okay, so
and then
we're able to
tell us
see
what it
properly.
does. Okay, so let's see
Okay,
properly. I think
yes.
if the camera can just get that for us. Okay, there it is.
So there you have the belt. Now what the accessory belt does is it rolls all the components you have here, components like the alternator, your compressor, water pump, power steering pump.
So it does quite a lot.
It does quite a lot here. Without this belt, I can just tell you this car might not go anywhere because one, the alternator will not run, which means your battery will not be charging. The water pump will not be turning, which means the car could overheat. Power steering pump, for those that use the hydraulic pump, will not be turning, so the steering will be stiff.
Yeah.
The compressor will not turn, so you couldn't use your AC. So the car will practically not be able to go too far.
Yeah, so this is why when anything happens to your belt, it's almost like, you know, the entire car is affected.
Exactly.
Because it's touching so many
touching
different
so
parts.
many different parts. Now, this morning, what I want to bring to our notice is that this belt goes bad, and it goes bad over maybe like 20,000 to like 30 to 40,000 kilometers.
Right.
So you should actually have your mechanic check it often for you. Another thing
Instead
that
of just waiting for
instead
it
of just waiting for it to snap, because
Yeah.
you could be rushing somewhere and the belt just snaps. You practically have to stop and start getting a mechanic to change it for you.
Alright, so have your belt checked every 20,000 to 30,000.
Exactly. Your mechanic will tell you whether it's due for change or whether you could still use it for some time. Now, there are some cars that use more than one. This car we're looking at here uses just one.
Okay.
Some older cars and even some recent cars we use two. You have one that's running some certain components, another one running some
Does it
other
depend
ones.
on the size of the engine? Because I know that there are some cars.
It doesn't really depend on the size of the engine. I've seen some 4-cylinder engines that use two. I've seen some 6-cylinder engines that use two. So it doesn't really depend on the size
Alright,
of
so
the
let's
engine.
quickly talk about caring for your car belt and then for the drive belt, ensuring that it's properly running throughout the lifespan of the car.
So there's really no basic maintenance you can do for this belt because, like I said, it just drives these components. Right. The only thing you can do is periodically check it. And then sometimes you have the belt, when it becomes too loose, it starts making noise. You have this squealing noise.
Exactly,
you get.
that's what I wanted to ask, because sometimes there was a time when an older vehicle I was using, the drive belt was changed, and then within like a week or so, it started making noise. So I was wondering, okay, this is supposed to be a new belt.
Yes, it could be a new belt, but it might not be the exact size. The squealing comes when the belt is too loose. Right. So you have it rolling around a certain roller too fast. So you get that very squealing noise. Yeah, it could be the belt. The problem could be from the belt. The problem could be from the roller. If you have a bad roller on the car, any of these rollers here, once it's bad, you would have that squealing noise also.
Okay, but it's usually, sometimes when there's an issue with the belt, you just stop the car, call the mechanic, come and change it.
You can change it under less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes, so it's not a problem if you just get a person to just quickly do it.
No, it's not a problem. The only problem you might have is getting the exact belt and getting a genuine one. Right. Because I've seen cases where you change the belt, within 2-3 days it snapped again.
Exactly. So that's another challenge that I've seen happen, where a lot of times the first time you change a belt is not,
you don't always get the very good one. Yes,
maybe the
second time. So
like
it's always better, probably when you go in for your loop service or your general maintenance, just have your mechanic check it. It's something he would just look at. He'll just have to like tension it like this. Like this belt is still very okay in tension wise. You can see I can't really push on it. It's strong, exactly. If you push on it and you see it just dips down, then the belt is bad.
And then sometimes the belt can be bad without you knowing, because it's not giving you any
It won't give you any immediate signs, but like I said, your mechanic should always check it for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have cracks on the belt, so when he looks at it, he'll just tell you, you need to change this belt.
And it's not even that expensive.
It's not that expensive.
It's something that you can do very quickly. So that's very nice. Thank you so much, Ayo, for talking to us about caring for your belt, ensuring that you look out for the belt, maintaining you're doing car maintenance every 20,000 kilometers or so, 20,000 to 30,000, make sure that the belt is checked and probably changed. So what if sometimes after 30,000 kilometers the belt still looks okay?
You can still continue using it.
Okay.
Once your mechanic gives you the assurance the belt is okay, you can still keep using it.
All right. Thank you so much, Ari, for joining us this morning. So yeah, that's about, so drive belts or alternator belts or fan belts.
Whatever it is that you know the
whatever
belts,
name that you, yeah,
exactly.
because most people just call it fan belt. Or my
Exactly.
fan belt is bad, or my fan belt is noisy, and things like that. So these are some of the things that you need to know. Thank you so much. Automedics is on Instagram. At
Facebook.
So that's Automedics?
Yeah, Automedics.
Okay. At Automedics on Facebook and on Instagram. You can check her out, of course, and you should be getting more information about how to care for your car and ensure that you don't get into trouble, especially on the Third Mainland Bridge.